and welcome to the DDCL Home Improvement channel. My name is Daniel, folks, and we show you how to fix items within your home. I would encourage you to like us, share us, hit the notification bell to help us improve our standing within the Google search system. The first step, once we arrive, is we introduce ourselves to the clients, and we then go to see where the issue is. In this case, it was in the basement. And the next step is to do an overall inspection of the dryer, inside and outside of the home, because the dryer venting was the issue at the home. You're asking me, why would I inspect the outside of the home? Well, you just never know what you're going to find. So we follow the whole path from one end to the other. So the next part we're going to show is, upon an original inspection, we did find some issues outside the home. It could have been the right venting at the time, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, but right now there's better systems to use. Instead of using a screen to stop everything from going out, we use a flapper valve. So if the wind wants to blow towards the house, it shuts the flapper valve, and when the dryer is on and under operation, it'll open up the valve. Hello, my name is Daniel, folks, from DDCL Home Improvement. I would like you to like us, follow us, hit the notification bell, and learn all the different types of work which we do here. The first thing is, when we talk with a client, we find out what their issues are. In this case, all we knew was there was a problem with the dryer vent. The exact issue was unknown until we get there. So upon arrival at the client's home, residence, or rental property, we start discussing quickly what their issues are and how we can help them solve their problems. In this particular case, we went and we saw that there was a dryer venting issue. So we inspected both the inside and outside of the home. You're asking me, why would I inspect the outside of the home? Well, you just never know what you're going to find. So we follow the whole path from one end to the other. So the next part we're going to show is, upon an original inspection, we did find some issues outside the home. It could have been the right venting at the time, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, but right now there's better systems to use. Instead of using a screen to stop everything from going out, we use a flapper valve. So if the wind wants to blow towards the house, it shuts the flapper valve, and when the dryer is on and under operation, it'll open up the valve. Now that the inspection was done, now it's time to fix everything. We're going to start off by watching this little video here of the part. This is the vent. I'm going to stop right here for a second. You notice how the silicone right on the edge of this part was also taken away part of the stucco. And we're going to carry on. Looking on the inside, you see how the screen has been bent out to allow the lint to escape. So this screen is now plugged up. So someone in the past opened up that screen so that the lint can escape. And as we're looking a little bit harder, you can see how there's more and more lint stuck on the inside of the pipe close to the exit. And as we show you the opposite end, you can see how it's almost, let's say it's 80% plugged up in the background. That's not good. So we're going to rectify this by putting in a different exit vent. So up to this point in time, we have done only disassemble of the unit. We have unplugged the dryer. We have taken apart the piping systems to the inside of the house, and we've taken apart the outside. On the previous clip, you saw how the pipe on the exit side is getting plugged up. So now we keep on backing down the pipe. We're going to take out where the elbow is, all the way down to the floor and all the way over to the dryer. And we'll also take the dryer apart to make sure that there's not a lot of lint on the inside of the dryer. What we're going to be doing here is we're actually going to be taking it apart because it feels a little bit heavy, and see if it's full of lint. Then we're going to approach it from there. So right now, I'm just going to get from flexible line. It's taken off a lot of the tape. Take a look at it and see what it looks like. So to me, it feels like it's full. It's just can't. Spot. I just took off, not tape. It's kind of rough when you get to some of the stuff. In this particular picture, you can actually see how they cut through the flexible line. And just before my hand, I removed all that flex line because that damage doesn't help you put it together. Cleaned up. And now we are doing the final inspection of the piping system inside and out. On the outside, we have already siliconed the part in. Now we're coming down the pipe and we're showing you what we have done here.
Okay, this is Daniel from DDCL. I just finished tying in and putting in a new vent. We put in a movable line here at the 90. We tied it in so it doesn't move. Come further on down, we tied it down here too so it doesn't move. We just finished taping this up.
Notice the bucket is no longer there.
And that's it for this particular job.
Now, as the final part of this, you've seen that it was already hooked all together. I used the hose clamps, I taped everything up. Next thing is to plug the machine in, which is a dryer. Plug in the dryer, push it back into place, and then test it. And that's where it all ends. And I haven't finished there. I still went outside prior to hooking it all in place, and I used outside silicone to seal everything on the outside. Any kind of gaps that might have been missing a little bit of stones, that was also sealed with silicone so it doesn't leak into the house and destroy the foundation. Thank you very much for watching.